Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm Sweetie, so I'm just gonna talk you through about what are the process that you need to do to practice as a optometrist in the UK. So let's just dive into the video quickly, okay? So the first thing that you need to do is go open your Google, type in there as International Optometrist in the UK. The first thing that comes in the top is International Optometrist in UK, the GOC. So the GOC basically means General Optical Council. So it is nothing but any optician that qualified from the UK or even outside the UK, they need to be registered under the GOC. So that's basically like the governing body in the UK. So once you enter into the website, the one that straightly goes into is the qualification check. So this is something that I'm new to as well. So I didn't have to do this before. So anyone who are submitting the application on or after the 15th of January, they need to do the qualification check. So it's just basically they are using a global verification service who just check your academic or your professional qualification directly with the educational institute. So they just want to make sure that there's no fraud that's happening and it's just all true to the best of their knowledge. So when you just click the blue icon that says the qualification check, if you go straight into it, it gives you a clear detail of step-by-step guide of how you need to do it. So pretty much it's just updating your personal details and also giving the information about your university, your degree certificates and stuff like that. So once everything is done, you need to wait until the qualification check has been verified, and then they will send the information directly to the GOC. So the GOC will contact you back in regards to what happened with your qualification check and what you need to do next as well, right? So next we'll see who can apply. Okay, it's just pretty much everything is given straightforwardly on the website. I'm just reading it out to you. Maybe someone might feel it comfortable if someone tells in words rather than just reading it through the website. So it basically means that you should have undertaken 3 years full time, which is what we do. Like we do generally 3 years of university and then we do a year of internship. So that should be covered if you did 3 years of your degree, and then you are legally qualified to practice optometry in a country outside the UK. We are eligible in that one as well. You have practiced for 1 year within the last 10 years, unsupervised practice post-qualification. So that is something new now, because when I did it, they did take experience from supervised practice as well. So what does it mean as supervised and unsupervised practice? So supervised practice is basically means that you're working under a doctor, that you are not signing off the patient. So unsupervised practice means that you are signing off the patient. So basically you are doing the complete eye test, you're doing the health check of the patient as well, and then you are monitoring the patient based on their condition. So if there's anything needed, you're referring the patient for a secondary care, or you're just monitoring them under your care for a year or like 2 years or like that. So that's what is called as unsupervised practice. And you are registered with a regulatory body in your country of practice if your profession is regulated. So which means that you should be registered to one of the regulatory body in India. So which is the Optical Council of India, is which I registered myself in. So if you just apply to the OCI, you just need to submit your degree certificate to them, and I think probably you should get the OCI certificate within a month's time. The other one is you need to be obtained a minimum score of 7 in the academic IELTS. So IELTS is the International English Language Testing System. So you need to be scored an overall of 7 and also minimum of 6 in reading, listening and writing, and then a minimum of 7 in speaking, and then overalls of 7. So you need to submit the IELTS certificate along the application as well. And yeah, so if you have 5 of these, you can start off your applications process. So once you've done your qualification check and also know that whether you come under the criteria of whom to apply, if you come below that, there is a column which says auto apply. So to apply, you must first complete the self-assessment form. So if you click into the self-assessment form, there are 3 pages which takes you over, asking you information about whatever your experience or how long it has been done or anything like that. So once you've completed and submitted your self-assessment form, just give them 3 working days so that they can get back to you with the application that you need to fill in. And I completed the self-assessment form. I was sent through applications as well. So one application had 3 pages on them, and the other application had like up to 17 pages on them. And I also had a checklist that I need to just check in whether I have all the necessary documents that I need to submit along the application. So we'll talk about what is there in the application in the next video, but then I'll give you a quick run through about the document, the certificates that you need to submit along with your application. So let's go further, okay? So it's passport photo page. You need to have qualification certificates and transcripts. Transcripts are nothing but the mark sheets. Like you might have a separate mark sheet for your first year, second year, third year, but then transcripts is basically the combined mark sheet of all the 3 in one. And next is employment reference, and the next is certificate for the current profession by a regulated authorized body, which is basically the OCI certificate, and evidence of practiced 1 year, which is unsupervised practiced. And also it asked me about the course syllabus and the schedule as well. So these are the checklists that it listed out there, which needs to be all certified and photocopied. Once you download the application, it gives you a clear detail of what you need to do one after the other. So you just need to get them all certified and signed by the authorized bodies. So what I did while doing my application is that I should really thank God for giving my sister, because she really helped a lot throughout this procedure of mine. When I started, I literally had no guidance on all these things, so it was really hard for me as well. So prepare for the language test on one side, and on the other side just reading the documents again and again, and just checking what I need, what I have, and what I don't have. So basically they give you a checklist in the application, which is really helpful for you to know what you have and what you don't have. So pretty much we came to the end of the video. I don't want to just push everything into the same video and make you go crazy. So yeah, just giving a little bit of overall summary of this current video is that complete your qualification check and then fill in the self-assessment form. So once you submit the self-assessment form, you will be sent an application that you need to fill in by the GOC. So the application will be part 1 and part 2. So download the application, read through the application twice or thrice, no matter how many times, until you get a good understanding about the application, and start filling it on one side. Simultaneously prepare for your IELTS and give out your IELTS exams as well. So if you have them done both simultaneously, then it gives you some extra time as well, okay? So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you're not so confused or anything. Just leave in the comment if you have any queries regarding this particular video. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's all good. So we'll see you back soon in the next video. Bye.